Okay, so what would you say if I was to tell you right now that I have proof that My Hero Academia has been rushed? There's no way My Hero Academia was rushed. Kohei Horikoshi knows what he's doing. Shueisha would never let that happen to their top manga. Like, no, dog, I have proof right here from Kohei Horikoshi, the author himself, confirming that his manga has indeed been rushed. And how do you got proof? Don't say it ain't proof. No, wait, don't show me the proof. I don't want to know it. It's like if there's a warning alarm going off in your head right now, right? Like, yo, dog, proof? Proof? Because I was scrolling through Twitter and I came across this user, Azarath HS, that had some very vital information for us regarding My Hero Academia in terms of, yeah, Kohei confirmed it.
No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
Because they said, so apparently the forest training camp saw a steep decline in popularity, literally only because the villains showed up. What some people perceived to be one of My Hero Academia's strongest stretches was actually a rush job to get back to the heroes. And when I saw that, I was like, no freaking way. No way. This can't be right. Because at the end of the day, for the most part, like, yo, dog, that's some of the greatest stuff in the world. There's just no way. Like, Kohei Horikoshi didn't say that. They're probably BSing. Maybe this info says something else. There's just no way. But then I looked at the top of the article and immediately I was like, whoa, because it says Kohei's comment from the Ultra Stage, a Symbol of Peace stage play pamphlet that comes out spring 2022, part 1. So this is literally right now. Like, Kohei Horikoshi said these things right now in terms of My Hero Academia being rushed. But let's read exactly what the creator had to say so we can understand, like, yo, dog, it's being rushed. Rough translation of Horikoshi's comment from the Ultra Stage, a Symbol of Peace stage play pamphlet, spring 2022, part 1. The Hero Suit. The stage play version of My Hero Academia has finally made it here. This is around volume 8 to 11 of the manga. I remember things being quite hard at that time. I was really busy. Spoiler warning, if you don't know the story already, then be sure to read this after you see the play, like something when you're really bored and have nothing to do but shave your... What? Why would this translator start talking about shaving their legs in the middle of a My Hero Academia? Let's continue. You nasty. Like, thanks for the info, but you nasty. Up until the summer training camp, the series had a pretty steady amount of popularity, but the moment I hinted that there were some villains coming, crash, the popularity suddenly dropped. Boom, boom, bingo, I told you so. You may have missed it, but I once upon a time told everybody that My Villain Academia, the anime, was rushed and didn't go adapting to the manga correctly because the Japanese don't like them villains. It's a case of morality in Japan in terms of, yo, we cannot glorify and highlight the villains in any form of fashion. In fact, we don't even like seeing their scum face. Don't show them on the screen. Especially considering the fact that My Hero Academia's villains are somewhat in the realm of delinquents, so it even more so adds to, yeah, we shouldn't really, you know, push this agenda on there of a revolution. But still, wow, that confirms it. That confirms it. That's why My Villain Academia, despite Horikoshi's passionate, you know, love for creating such an amazing thing, yeah, anime-wise was not bueno. Sorry for talking about this, but I guess people didn't want them there. I already planned the storyline and I couldn't just have the villains leave without doing anything. I decided to cut short some of the things I was planning to do during the summer training camp and hurried to the next battle. The next battle, the All Might versus All for One fight. If All Might is there, everything will be okay. I relied on All Might and bet on him. I think the world within the story and readers' hearts were in sync. That's just how important All Might's existence is to me. Without All Might, I don't think the My Hero Academia manga would have come to be loved by everyone for so long. All Might answered my call and helped me make the manga go beyond what it was before. And I'm gonna add even more validity to that because, to be honest with you, for me personally, one of my biggest highlights of My Hero Academia, and I would throw the argument of the peak of my fandom in terms of me going crazy for My Hero each and every week and like, oh my god, minus that war, because again, that was, you know, the villain side of thing. I always say that the villain side of things is the best side of things in My Hero Academia for me anyway, was All Might versus All for One. I will never forget, that was the time where I even almost started screaming out stuff like, hey, My Hero has surpassed Naruto, and people were like, yo, shut up, ForneverWorld, and I was like, okay, but it was because of All Might. In fact, for the longest time, I was one of the fans that was screaming out, yo, dog, All Might, best character of My Hero Academia. You ain't gonna tell me otherwise. My favorite character. He's the reason I read this story. He is so freaking cool. Oh my god, I can't believe they made Superman actually a really dope and cool character, and it's not from the original comics where there was kind of like some good Superman in the comics and stuff. Haha, comic book fans, you thought I was gonna shit on Superman completely. I've learned since my Goku versus Superman battle days, okay? I've learned. But either way, this confirms a lot of things because one of the big things that people are saying regarding the latest arc of My Hero Academia as of the manga right now, April 2022, is the fact that it feels like it's being rushed to end. Because at the end of 2021, one of the big things that came out of Jump Festa was the fact that Kohei Horikoshi, My Hero Academia's author, said that he plans his story to roughly reach the end around a year's time. And since that announcement, the manga has been flying at a very rapid, fast pace, oftentimes feeling like, whoa, dog, you're just kind of making characters teleport here out of nowhere. It's getting crazy. What's going on? And again, that's probably because the villains. You know, one of the big things with the last couple of arcs was the fact that that the villains was playing a massive factor, especially the previous war. One of the big things that I love the previous war for was the fact that the villains were really dominating. The villains were in charge. It's almost as if My Hero Academia at this particular point is a clash within Horikoshi of, yo, I love writing about the villains, but my audience don't want to see the villains here in Japan, which is very different from the West, which I wish he would just focus more on the West then. Like, dog, we love those villains. I love Shigaraki. I love the League of Villains. I love Toga. I love Dabi. Like, they're freaking awesome. Give me more villains. Yes, Japan is tweaking. I want to repeat again, when it comes to this situation of doing that, Japan, puta loco, mijo, ¿qué tú estás haciendo? Ave María. Que de verdad a mí no me gusta lo que están haciendo, que Shigaraki es bueno, okay, mijo? No, seriously, folks, I gotta ask you guys, how do you feel about this situation right now? How do you feel that if My Hero Academia has been indeed confirmed to be rushed in the past, the training camp arc was a rush job, do you feel that that's also what's happening right now? And Kohei Horikoshi is speaking out, in fact, because maybe it's happening to him again, and he's like, man, my last year, and they're essentially rushing me out the door. That's not right. And even if they were speeding things up because they were heading towards a certain point in the story that they're trying to get to, in particular, possibly maybe a time skip, maybe the character's older, maybe when Deku, Uraraka, Todoroki, Bakugo, and just all the members of Class 1A in general as a whole, all of them are actually full-blown superheroes. While that could definitely work, it would still be problematic to the story and definitely would hurt the road to there. At the end of the day, when you're trying to get to a destination in the story, you still gotta be concerned about the means to the end. You can't just say means to an end. The means matter, because if the means aren't met, then hey, there's no end. And while that would definitely be a massive and impactful thing, similar to what happened with Naruto, similar to what happened with Dragon Ball back in the days, the whole big rebrand and all of that jazz could be good, but definitely if it's sacrificing the story right now after all these years of build-up, it is not a good move, and definitely something that I'm not too fond of right now. And your overall thoughts of where this all goes? Do you think that Horikoshi is going to be able to deliver the best possible ending, considering the fact that there may very well be the top suits at Shueisha yelling at him, end it soon, you got a year, you got less than a year at this particular point, and who knows? Definitely gets me a little bit worried, because like, yo dog, if he's rushing to that finale, we might miss some big beats, and what could have been great stuff might end up falling to the wayside, but I guess we gotta wait and see, right? That's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day, and remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, bye! Have an awesome day, peace in, and yeah, My Hero Academia confirmed it was rushed. Poor Horikoshi. Have an awesome one. Oh, you should totally like, subscribe.
You